Hi, you're welcome to Success Tips. In this video today, we are going to be discussing about self-reflection and its impact on your overall career in life. Okay, so we will be discussing about self-reflection. Okay, you will get to know what self-reflection is, and then I am going to be disclosing to you the steps that you're going to be taking in order to reflect on yourself, and then I'm also going to be explaining it to you, the advantages you're going to be getting over your career, over your vision, over your dreams, if you can be able to master this very art. Okay, now what do we mean by self-reflection? Okay, self-reflection simply refers to you taking time to sit down and think about yourself, evaluate, okay, and then also have time to meditate on your acts, your behaviors, your attitudes, your character, and then your overall doings in life. Okay, so when we say self-reflection, it refers to you sitting down to look deep inside you and then try to meditate on it and then give it a thought, okay, and then give it a meaning or give it an inference. So that is what we mean by self-reflection. Okay, now to elaborate more for you to understand, you might have been struggling at your place of work. For instance, you have not been promoted for quite a number of years. Maybe your peers or maybe your colleagues have been promoted twice or three times, but you have not seen a promotion even once. And then you sit down and then you ponder upon yourself and say, okay, now what is the problem that I've not been promoted? What have I contributed that led to that? Okay, what are my actions that led to that? Or is it that you have been longing for a very big contract as a company owner, and then you have been pursuing hard to get that contract, but then you were not able to get that contract, and then you sit down and think deep inside yourself and say, okay, why haven't I gotten this contract? Why is it that this company A, B, and C are getting this contract despite the fact that I am on top of my game, but then I have not been able to secure this contract? So self-reflection is you sitting down to meditate, think about, evaluate, and then give it a thought to your attitudes, your character, your behaviors, so that you can be able to look at what lessons or what new actions that you need to take based on your reflection on that. Now, the next thing I want to be talking about is the impact of your self-reflection in your progress or your success in life. Okay, your self-reflection is going to help you shape your career. It's going to help you shape your business in order to be able to improve on daily basis. Okay, because some people just take this self-reflection as an annual thing. Okay, maybe you just wait for the end of the year to come, maybe around December 31st or maybe around December 30th, and then you sit down and then maybe for 1 hour or 2 hours, and then you just sit down and say, okay, this and this and this were my goals for this year, and then what was I able to achieve, and what are the things that I failed to achieve. Okay, by then you just sit down and just think through it, and then at the end of the day you now set new goals. After all, that year have already passed. But self-reflection can help you if you can be able to do it on a more regular basis, okay, because it's going to help you to always reflect on your successes. It will help you to reflect on your failures. It will help you to reflect on the behaviors that contributes to any kind of reward that you attracted to yourself. Know it that 80% of the result that comes to you, you contributed to it. Okay, now by self-reflection, you will be able to understand those behaviors, those characters, and those things you need to work upon in order to be able to reflect on it and then change it in order to be able to attract the kind of results that you want, and then also do away with the kind of results that you don't like. Okay, it's as simple as that. By you doing your self-reflection, you can be able to shape your destiny. You can be able to shape your dreams. Okay, gone are the days when you should be blaming other people for your failures in life. Gone are the days when you just be saying, okay, I have a bad boss, this person doesn't like me, my uncle is not favorable to me, my colleagues don't like my face, our government don't favor people like me. If you don't take self-reflection, you only end up giving such inferences. But believe you me, with self-reflection, you will be able to understand that most of your problems, you are the cause. Most of your failures, you are the cause. Most of your successes, you attracted it. Okay, so self-reflection will help you to be able to know the kind of behaviors, your attitudes, and your characters that you should be retaining that attracted certain results that you wanted, and it will also help you to spot out such behaviors and characters that attracted bad results to you, and then you will be able to do away with them. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is how can one do self-reflection? How can I embark on self-reflection? Okay, I'm going to be giving you 5 steps that you will be able to employ in order to do your self-reflection. And if you can be able to pay keen attention and understand that, and then also take it serious, then you are on your way to a greater success that you have always dreamt of. The first thing you're going to be doing when it comes to your self-reflection, the first step is be intentional about it, okay? Don't just be casual about your self-reflection, okay? It's very important for you to be intentional. You should mean it, okay? Don't just do it for doing sake. Don't just do it because other people are saying that you should do it. Don't just do it because you feel you have failed enough, so you just want to do self-reflection. No, you have to be intentional about it. That is your first step, okay? You need to mean every bit of it. You need to mean every step that you are taking in order to have this self-reflection. The second step you need to take when you want to embark on self-reflection is to start right where you are, okay? Some people are waiting for them to become that rich person before they start self-reflection. You know, most people believe that self-reflection is only for the people that have set pace for themselves and are already progressing, or maybe are already at a certain level of their lives. But no, self-reflection is for everybody. Anybody that wants to make a good deal of his own life or her own life, self-reflection is meant for them, okay? And you don't need to wait to reach a certain level in your life before you embark on self-reflection, okay? You need to start right where you are, okay? If you're a poor person, don't worry, just start where you are. If you are still struggling with life, don't worry, just start where you are, okay? The second step you need to do when you want to embark on self-reflection is to start right where you are. Then the third step that you need to take when you are doing your self-reflection is to speak out your questions, okay? Speak out your major concerns. Speak out your major questions to yourself. Be honest to yourself, okay? Don't lie to yourself, okay? Tell yourself, I wasn't able to win that contract. Why wasn't I able to get that contract? Oh, I wasn't able to get that job. Why didn't I get that job? Why is it that I didn't get that promotion? What are the things that I did that contributed to that? Okay, could it be that my company profile is so lousy, or could it be that I have not maintained good working relationship with my clients for the past few years or for the past few months? Could it be that I was not giving full attention to the terms and conditions of the contracts when they are being unveiled? Could it be that I have done this and that to contribute to that? You know, you be honest to yourself. Speak up those questions, okay? Make them realistic to yourself and then try to answer those questions. Make an open conversation with yourself such that you are just open. You don't hide anything to yourself, okay? So that is the third step that you need to take when you are embarking on your self-reflection. The fourth step of taking your self-reflection is to jot down all the things that you were able to observe, okay, and then document your key takeaways, document your lessons, okay, make them written, okay, such that you will be able to act on them. You can be able to review them and keep on tracking your progress with those things, because if you don't write them down, there are very high chances that you're going to forget them, okay? But if you write them down, then you're going to be able to remember them. You're going to be able to revisit them and then look through them and then see the kind of things that you're going to be changing. Most importantly, your lessons, your key takeaways, okay? You jot down your key takeaways so that you can be able to use it as your own basis of making changes, as your own basis of changing your behaviors, as your own basis of changing your own maybe character, as your own basis of changing your attitudes, as your own basis of the kind of things you need to learn. Or is it that you need to read some books? Is it that there's some knowledge that you're lacking? Or is it that you're having a bad relationship with your clients or maybe with the people in your environment? Or is it that you have done any sort of things that you feel that are a lesson to you, or that you feel that is a takeaway from your self-reflection? You jot them down, okay? So that is your fourth step when you want to do your self-reflection. The fifth, which is the last step that I will be recommending for you when you are doing your self-reflection, is to set your next appointment to sit with yourself, okay? When I say to sit with yourself, is to reflect on your attitudes, your behaviors, your character, your knowledge, your skills, you know, anything, your abilities. Just think of anything. You set the next appointment, okay? Now, I have just reflected upon myself, so when next do I need to reflect on myself again? Maybe looking at your key takeaways, looking at your action points, looking at your lessons, and then you now tell yourself, okay, I am going to sit down on so date that is coming, or on so day, so that I can be able to do my self-reflection. You need to be doing your self-reflection regularly. You need to repeat your self-reflection. Self-reflection is not something that you just do once and for all, you know, once in a lifetime, or maybe once in a career, you know. That is not it, okay? Self-reflection is something that you need to be doing at all the time. And every time you are doing your self-reflection, don't forget to take these 5 different steps that I've just listed for you. And the last step is very important. important. Why? Because you need to set the next appointment, which is going to be the last step of concluding your self-reflection. So that once that day comes again, you will come back and then sit down and then look at yourself and then do your self-reflection, going through that step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then step 5. With that, you are going to be achieve a milestone. You are going to be achieving a lot of things that you never have thought of achieving. Okay, could it be that you have stayed longer in your dreams, you have stayed longer in your visions, and you have been struggling with this? I assure you that if you can take this with all seriousness, if you can be intentional about this, believe me, there's nothing too hard, there's nothing impossible for you to be able to achieve. Okay, so this is the end of this video today. I believe you were able to learn something that will help you in your own career, that will help you in your own life, irrespective of your area in life, irrespective of your profession, irrespective of the things that you aspire to be in life, irrespective of your dreams, irrespective of your vision. If you can be able to embrace this lesson, then it will be very helpful to you. Okay, and then you come back and tell me here on this video that this was one of the greatest turning point for your life. If this is your first time coming onto this channel, please, I would recommend you hit on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so that when the next video comes up, you will be notified and then you will be among the first people to come and watch and then benefit. Okay, and if you're a returning viewer, I would like to say thank you for sticking to us on this channel, and be rest assured that our aim is to ensure that you reach your dreamland successfully and on time. Okay, so thank you guys. See you in another video. Bye.